Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. A WWE Hall of Famer recently made a huge return to the broadcast announce table for Saturday night's main event. He shared his thoughts on the retro-themed night and expressed gratitude to Triple H, Nick Khan, and another key individual. Jesse "The Body" Ventura served as a dual broadcaster for NBC's special show. The 73-year-old initially co-hosted Saturday night's main event with Joe Tessitore. Ventura later joined Michael Cole and Pat McAfee on commentary for the undisputed WWE Championship match between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. In a recent Substack post, Jesse Ventura shared his positive experience returning to Saturday night's main event. He credited his son, Tyrell Ventura, for making this comeback possible. The Body also praised the current leadership, led by Triple H and Nick Khan, for fostering a positive and collaborative backstage atmosphere. Ventura highlighted the strong sense of teamwork and the emphasis on collective success among the talent. Wrestling veteran Vince Russo opened up about the Body's return to TV this past weekend alongside McAfee and Cole. He discussed this on his The Brand podcast. According to the former WWE writer, Jesse Ventura during SNME was initially marred by nervousness and a scripted delivery, although he eventually regained his natural on-screen persona. In the vibrant world of professional wrestling, where larger-than-life personas often steal the show, few moments can rival the impact of a legendary return. Saturday night's main event has long held a revered spot in WWE history, a show that combined the glitz of sports entertainment with high-octane action. For decades, it served as a proving ground for icons and up-and-coming stars alike. Now, after years of absence, the iconic series has roared back to life, and one WWE legend couldn't be prouder to have played a key role in its revival. This is the story of a man who thought his days in the spotlight were behind him, only to find himself once again at the heart of WWE's resurgence. As the wrestler-turned-commentator reflected on his triumphant return, he didn't hesitate to credit the masterminds behind his comeback, Triple H, Nick Khan, and an unexpected ally who reminded him that legends never truly fade. For Mark Calloway, better known to the world as The Undertaker, Saturday night's main event was more than a show. It was a stage where legends were born. Calloway had headlined numerous editions of the program in its heyday, his looming presence captivating fans in living rooms across America. But by the mid-2000s, as WWE shifted its focus to newer programming formats, Saturday night's main event faded into memory. When WWE announced the revival of Saturday night's main event earlier this year, the excitement was palpable. Yet, no one was more shocked by the news than Calloway himself. "I honestly never thought I'd see the day," Calloway said during an exclusive interview. "Saturday night's main event holds a special place in my heart. It was where I cemented myself as a main event player in WWE. So when I got the call to be part of the revival, it felt like coming full circle." Calloway admitted that he had reservations about returning to a wrestling role. After officially retiring in 2020, the man who became synonymous with the deadman persona had embraced a quieter life, occasionally stepping into the spotlight for interviews or WWE's Hall of Fame ceremony. But this opportunity was different. It wasn't just about nostalgia, it was about legacy. Calloway credits much of his return to Paul Levesque, better known as Triple H, WWE's chief content officer. Under Triple H's creative leadership, WWE has experienced a renaissance, blending its storied past with a bold vision for the future. "Triple H is a student of the game in every sense," Calloway said. "He understands what made WWE great in the first place, but he's also smart enough to know how to adapt. When he called me, he didn't just pitch a nostalgia act. He had a vision for how I could contribute to the new era of Saturday night's main event. Calloway revealed that Triple H had been instrumental in designing his new role. Rather than donning the trench coat and hat of The Undertaker, he appeared as himself a respected elder statesman guiding younger talent. The idea was to bridge the gap between generations, using Calloway's knowledge and charisma to elevate the stars of tomorrow. Triple H told me, "You're not just part of the past, you're part of the foundation for what's next." That meant a lot to me. He gave me a purpose beyond just showing up for a pop. Another key player in the revival was Nick Khan, WWE's president and chief revenue officer. Known for his sharp business acumen, Khan has been a driving force behind WWE's expansion into new markets and the revitalization of its iconic brands. For Khan, bringing back Saturday night's main event wasn't just about rekindling nostalgia. It was about tapping into a format that resonated with fans of all ages. Nick Khan is a genius when it comes to understanding the entertainment landscape, Calloway said. He saw the potential in bringing back Saturday night's main event not just as a throwback, but as a flagship show that could stand toe-to-toe with anything on TV today. Khan's influence extended beyond the creative. From securing primetime slots to brokering deals with streaming platforms, he ensured that Saturday night's main event would have a wide-reaching platform. Calloway praised Khan's ability to balance the business and artistic sides of WWE, calling him the ultimate strategist. "Nick's the guy who makes sure the ship runs smoothly," Calloway said. Without him, none of this would have been possible. While Triple H and Nick Khan were the obvious architects of Saturday night's main event's revival, Calloway credited a surprising third figure, Cody Rhodes. The American Nightmare, who returned to WWE in 2022, has quickly become one of the company's top stars and a vocal advocate for blending tradition with innovation. "Cody was the one who convinced me that my story wasn't over," Calloway admitted. "He reminded me that wrestling isn't just about what happens in the ring. It's about the connections we make with the fans and each other." Rhodes had reportedly reached out to Calloway personally, sharing his own experiences of finding new purpose after returning to WWE. The two men bonded over their shared love of wrestling history, and Rhodes encouraged Calloway to embrace this new chapter. "Cody said something that stuck with me," Calloway recalled. He said, "The Undertaker is forever, but Mark Calloway still has a lot to give." That was the push I needed. Calloway's return to Saturday night's main event was met with thunderous applause. Dressed in a sleek black suit, he stepped into the ring, not as the dead man, but as a mentor. In a heartfelt promo, he addressed the crowd and the young wrestlers standing behind him, emphasizing the importance of passion, perseverance, and respect for the business. "I told them, this ring is sacred. It's where dreams are made and tested. Treat it with the respect it deserves, and I meant every word." The episode also featured a special segment where Calloway coached rising stars in a backstage vignette, sharing wisdom from his decades-long career. The blend of authenticity and storytelling resonated with fans, proving that legends can evolve without losing their essence. As Saturday night's main event continues its second life, Calloway is optimistic about its future. He sees the show as a platform for nurturing new talent while honoring WWE's rich history, a balance that reflects the ethos of Triple H, Nick Khan, and Cody Rhodes. "Wrestling is always evolving, but the fundamentals never change," Calloway said. "It's about telling stories, creating moments, and giving the fans something to believe in. That's what Saturday night's main event represents." Looking ahead, Calloway is open to more appearances, though he insists that his days as an in-ring competitor are over. For him, This new role is about giving back to the business that gave him everything.